Hey everyone! So today we're going to talk about something that I didn't actually think we were going to talk about, but thanks to my little cousin Millie, last night we were having a conversation. Now I won't tell you what time we were having the conversation, only because I'll probably get her in trouble. Let's just say that at the time I said to my husband, I'm just talking to Millie, and he goes, Millie, tell her to go to sleep. And I'm like, no, this conversation's way too good to tell her to go to sleep. So bad cousin right here, brilliant brother-in-law over there saying that she should have been in bed. But anyway, thanks Millie for this. And what we were talking about was films and series that you can watch on Disney Plus. So normally I wouldn't endorse things that you have to pay for, but with the fact that everyone is at home self-isolating, you're trying to find things for the kids to do, this is also something for adults. Now I'm a huge Disney fan, I always have been, and what the great thing about this is I'm technically an adult, even though I'm probably the size of a child, and Millie is a child, although she's taller than me, so technically the size of an adult. And yet we can have a conversation about this, and I'll tell you why. There are so many programs and so many films on Disney Plus which can keep you entertained for hours. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that's on there. So let's just switch this around to the TV so you can see. So when you go onto your home screen, it will look something like this if you're on a TV. If you're on an iPad or a phone, it may look slightly different. And they've got things on here like Mickey Mouse and Friends, The Princesses, Disney Junior, superheroes, action adventure, and even animal and nature. So you can click onto any of them. So if I click onto Princesses, for example, it will show me all the different Disney films to do with princesses. You can then go back. There are things like the featured, which are Toy Story 4, you've got Be Our Chef, Pixar in Real Life, something I've been watching, which is the High School Musical series. I've watched number 1, I'm now on to number 2, 20 minutes remaining of that, so I'm sure I'll be moving on to number 3. And I had to play this one for you.
There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it.
So there you have it. That was of course Phineas and Ferb, and they were talking about the summer vacation and what to do in their summer vacation, which all the kids are doing at the moment, some of the adults are doing at the moment as well. And I'm going to tell you some other shows that you can also watch on Disney Plus. So if you move on from there, you can see they've then got things like the Disney Channel series. So they've got things like Jessie, Phineas and Ferb, Tangled, DuckTales, we've got Chip and Dale, and so many more there. Then you've got the part that I love, the animated adventures, but then the sing your heart out. Things like The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, Magic and Fairy Tales, which is of course things like Frozen, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella. You've got some shorts here, animal things, so Bambi, The Jungle Book, you remember all of them, right? And then somewhere over here, which I'm going to try and find for you, there's Disney Channel Originals. Now if you look at that, they've got some brilliant films here as well. Camp Rock 2, they've got Teen Beach 2, which I haven't seen yet, Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie. Don't ask how I know all of these, really don't. Princess Protection Program, I just watched this when I was in America recently. Geek Charming, Frenemies, Zapped, Freaky Friday. So can you see, they're not just films for kids, there's so many films to watch out there. And I'm going to put up a list of films that I recommend that you should watch while you're sitting at home self-isolating. So another series that I found on Disney Plus that I thought was pretty cool is something called Family Sundays. It looks a little bit like this. So it's basically about Amber, who shares her passion for crafting with young families in a series of Disney-inspired DIY projects. Each episode highlights a different beloved Disney property with a one-of-the-kind craft designed for families to build as a team. So that sounds pretty cool to do while you're sitting at home with the kids, maybe get them involved in some arts and crafts. Another one that could be quite cool to keep the kids involved is something called Be Our Chef. This is hosted by Angela Kinsey and is a cooking competition series that challenges 5 food-loving families to create delicious dishes inspired by a magic of Disney. In each episode, 2 of the families will go head-to-head in a themed cooking challenge at Walt Disney World. But you could probably see the things that they're making in there and try and make that at home. You know, know, bake some cookies, make some cakes, things like that. So a couple of programs that I remember from when I was younger were things like That's So Raven, and as I got a little bit older, obviously I have a lot of younger cousins, so we watched things like The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, The Wizards of Waverly Place, so make sure you go and check out some of those series as well. So that's it from me for today, just giving you a quick update about Disney Plus. I know that it costs something like $5.99 a month, but I seriously suggest you get Disney Plus. You can watch loads of films, all for adults, kids, everybody, teens, tweens, the whole lot, and have a good one. And let me know what films you do watch, because I'd love to share that. If you think there's a film out there that I've missed on my list, tell me about it, tell me what films we should watch. Me and Millie are going to be comparing notes, so I'll let you know if there's any films that me and her have decided that are really, really good.